Pete, I think one of the things that has to be a talking point, not just from a fight aspect, from as we're building DFS lineups and we're building our parlays on the betting side of this, is the elevation of Mexico City. According to Google AI, it is 7,350 feet above sea level. You have trained at high elevation. Give a fighter's perspective on this.
Yeah, so I've been out in New Mexico, at Albuquerque and Edgewood, New Mexico, and lived out there at Cowboys Cerrone's Ranch for quite some time. And I will tell you, I went out there in absolute peak condition, and I was struggling with my cardio, from rounds to pads to anything. It felt like I could never catch my breath, and it took me about 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks to really start to feel comfortable. So I would imagine 2+ weeks is the proper time for people to get acclimated, just based on my experience. And, if they train at elevation, say they went from Denver, Colorado to Mexico City, then I'm not worried, right? Like, but if you're over here at sea level or below sea level, and then you're not, trying to acclimatize, and you're going to Mexico City, you're going to be in for a rude awakening, because, the elevation will really get to you, and it will zap you. And people that have fantastic cardio or fantastic skills, all of that can go out the window, and these big favorites can actually drop the ball. So we don't really know. This is why, like, on paper, this seems like, to me, one of the chalkiest cards of all time, where I think like very few underdogs are appealing, in my personal opinion. Crazy odds attached to a lot of fighters that I don't necessarily agree with the number they're at, but I do think that they should be labeled a pretty good favorite. But the elevation can really just spoil a lot with this card. So don't be afraid to get different. Don't be afraid to kind of embrace the volatility and the variance within the elevation. And for me, right, like, I'm going to do my due diligence to go in these next 12 hours, 24 hours to look at the socials and see as best as I can who went out there early, who went out there trying to make sure that they set themselves up for success. Because let me tell you, if people are underestimating elevation, it's going to be a significant mistake that they're going to be in for a rude awakening. So somebody like Brandon Moreno, who's fought here 5 times, he's going to be very, very comfortable, because he's dealt with it before.